This is so cute. There's someone out there feeling a lot of love for you, but I don't know if they've told you this yet. Um, what I'm seeing for your side, well, and these energies can always go vice versa, so take the reading as it resonates. But what I'm seeing for your side is that you're in the process of rising from a really difficult, you can see the suffering at the bottom of this card. And it's kind of like the song Beauty, no, it's Ashes by Celine Dion. Can beauty come out of ashes? I feel like you're in the middle of, rising up from a tragedy. I would call it a tragedy. There's something that happened that burned your world to the ground. There's something that happened that broke your heart in a million pieces. And it's kind of like you're in the process of mending. Actually, I don't even know if you're in the process of mending yet. You may be just like in the process of breaking free. So you're in this situation. It's like between how things have been and how you want them to be, between, suffering and healing. It's like you're on this journey upward, but you're in the in between right here, okay? Is kind of what I'm seeing here for this energy. And then this person comes in and has love for you. And I feel like you may struggle with uh, feeling ready or feeling like you're grounded enough to receive this love or something. And it's like this beautiful love. The King of Cups is a beautiful love. This person has an overflowing amount of love for you. And I feel like their energy is being represented by the Four of Wands. This person may want commitment with you. May want to marry you. They may want to move in with you or something like that. This is a card of home life, commitment, happiness, celebration. This person wants to come in and bring happiness. This person wants happiness with you. This person sees happiness with you. And there's something about you that's super grounded and they love it. The quote that they wanted me to share to represent this person goes like this: if that girl has no problem dressing like a bum, going outside where people can see her with no makeup and a messy bun, my brother, she's the one. Trust me, wife her up right now. So, whether, male or female, whatever you're attracted to, they love how grounded you are and how not materialistic you are. You're like not materialistic at all. You could care less about those things. And this person loves that. And because you're so genuine and authentic, and you don't put on a fake show for people, there's no facade here. You're just genuine. And I feel like that's why this person's in this energy of wanting wanting to marry you, seeing a future with you, because there's something about being able to trust you because you show up as you truly are. There's something really beautiful about that this person sees in you, or that you see in someone. Again, this could go vice versa. But for you, in this energy of, in this in between, I feel like you're breaking away from something that was really heavy and had you down in suffering for a while. And so this breaking free, it took a lot of work to get here. You may feel like physically exhausted, emotionally and mentally exhausted. And I feel like this came up in a reading the other day too. This person's coming in to share light with you on this journey. It may be tempting to isolate yourself at this time because of all you're going through, but there's great purpose in this person coming in with love exactly when they come in. And you may not see that, you may not know that, but I wanted to read this poem with you. It's my new favorite poem, and my guides use it a lot. It says, this is representing your energy and this connection. It says, we'd be perfect together. What makes you say that? Because my heart met yours and opened a big welcome mat. Please come in, I said, hesitantly and scared. I'm sorry, it's a bit messy. I didn't have time to get prepared, and yeah, it was messy. Dishes all over the sink, tear-stained notebook pens capped with dry ink, mismatched socks, dust bunnies in the air, unfolded laundry, a tangled mess of hair. novels left scattered, plants suddenly wilted, the frames on my wall were all horribly tilted. And you walked in and took a good look around and look at what you found, and I patiently waited for you to turn back around, but instead, you smiled, said, I love what you've done with the place. Then you grabbed my hand. When you saw the look on my face, you smiled even larger. Let's fill this place with laughter. I said, but I should probably clean. You shook your head and said, after. And God, I laughed. I saw the windows open. I caught the exact second that I suddenly let hope in, and then I cleaned as we danced in the room and put away my laundry as I spun around a broom. New pens on the table, so you never stop writing. Tears turn to happy. Suddenly, my heart is inviting. Suddenly, there's growth. Vines up the walls. Suddenly, I'm the person who texts and calls. And I say, but what about your heart? You've done so much for me. I hear a noise filled with the utmost glee. My heart is the basement. My heart is the ceiling. My heart is the thing that you keep on stealing. My heart is a house that you turned into a home because I was just as messy, but you showed me that I wasn't alone. I love that. That's by Celia on TikTok. But I feel like this person and you, this person's maybe gone through something really difficult as well. And there's this feeling of belonging that you find with each other because you're realizing that you're not alone. And it's so cool because this person's very genuine, you're very genuine, and you both don't put on a facade. It's like my inner world is a mess right now. I'm trying to rise from the ashes of a shattered life, and but together you can bring laughter and light back into each other's lives or something. There's something really beautiful about this union or this connection that can do that for the both of you. And in this love, in this connection, you have the potential to discover that you belong. Wow, and when I say that, I want to cry. Like there's something really emotional behind the word belonging. Whew. Sometimes these readings. This is going to be a really healing connection if you choose to pursue it. Of course, we all have free will, but it's going to be a really healing connection where you can open the windows and let light in and discover that you belong. So, wow, I wasn't expecting that to be so sweet, but I wanted to finish this reading with an oracle card, and this, I swear, this card comes out every time I read. I should have it memorized, but I don't. So it says, take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. How can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? And from the guidebook, this card reads, you don't have to live epically and tackle everything on your bucket list to create a meaningful life. A good life is one that is aligned with your values and integrity. What do you stand for? What matters most to you? When do you feel the most alive and enjoy? This is your invitation to actively participate in the creation of your beautiful, bold life. Take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure, and through your choices and perceptions, you create your reality. The decisions you make and the choices you align with create your life. The question becomes, what kind of life do you really want to live? You've drawn this card because there may be an imbalance in your thoughts. You may feel like a victim to the harassments of life, but this is a reminder that you are in control of your own reactions to all situations. Yeah, so this is kind of like, especially for this energy here, you may feel, beaten down and in suffering and like really trying to rise above that. But your guides are saying, you can choose to create whatever you want. If someone comes in and says, yeah, I really love what you've done with the place, even though it might be messy, we can create something beautiful from that. We can bring laughter here. We can bring light here. We can bring healing here. We are free. Yeah, freedom. We are free to create the life we've always wanted, and we can do it together. So that is what I'm seeing here for this love reading. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.